Okay, so recently I did a post that said no goal is too big. The worst you can do is not act on it. Okay, this is more of a journey than a destination. Okay, so I say we set some big goals. We set some really big goals. Okay, so what I do with my clients is they always have to update a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month goal set. Every single month we reset that. It's always about 6 months out. There's a few categories inside of that. Okay, the first one we're going to go over is health. Okay, the next one is going to be spiritual or mindset. Okay, the next one's going to be intellectual growth. And let me talk about these real quick. The reason I mentioned these first is because you're already knocking a lot of these out right now in Fast Start 2020. On your health side, obviously there's implications to that. Spiritual or mindset, we're talking about changing our mindset, reviewing things as not just a fat loss program, but how can we alter the way we look at living a healthy lifestyle? How do we change our lifestyle? And intellectual is find out if what I'm saying is BS. You go out there, I'm your guide, I'm the food man guide. So what I want you to do is go out and research and find that and tailor this program to your unique chemistry, okay? Now, the last two subjects are going to be finance, okay? Because all of this is going to tie together. These can all change each other. And the last one is experiential, okay? All right, so on your health side, why don't we set a really big goal? Okay, so 30 pounds in 30 days. Let's do it. I'll bet that there will be some people actually that follow this that lose 30 pounds in 30 days. I would be willing to bet that. And what's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to lose like 15. Okay, sounds terrible. Now, your 6 month goal, you want to jump to those because those are going to trickle down. So if we're talking about health, I'm going to use an H, then we're going to say 60 pounds if you need to lose that many lbs. We're going to say 60 pounds, okay, in 6 months. That's only 10 pounds a month, okay? Spiritual or mindset, we're going to talk about some breathing techniques, things like that later on in Food Man Guide, like I mentioned. But your spiritual side and these are going to be some breath work. Breath work is going to go along with your cold showers and stuff like that. You need to breathe deep, change the mind, maybe do a little meditation and get into some of those aspects, okay? So we're going to meditate here. Let's say in the first month, let's do it once a week. Okay? One time per week for 30 days, okay, over that. So we're going to go down here, same area, spirit and mindset. And we need to set that for 4. Let's try 4, that's 24 times. So we need 24 times. Okay, so what can happen is you fall behind in a month, you can catch back up, so you move to 2 a week. But you got to hit your 24 time goal. Okay, so break it down into these goal sets. Okay, your intellectual side is, again, you're going to go and research all these factors. Okay, let's do it once a week. Okay, we're going to research 1 time per week. All right, finance, all of these will apply. I would be willing to bet that some of the next year's goals will be based on finance, and all the energy and the things that you get from improving your lifestyle is gonna trickle into that. Those are your own goals. I want you to set those. Okay, on the experiential side, I want you to look at this. What is experiential? That's like travel, getting out, doing something. Okay, we're going to experience those. So like, let's say you want to take probably going on a vacation in the next 30 days is going to be difficult if you don't have one planned already, and if you're going to do the fast start, then I don't want you leaving anyways. All right, but if you want to travel and set it one out 6 months, okay, so an experiential goal, right? My fiance and I want to travel, for instance, to Spain. Okay, can I get to there in 6 months? Well, at my 3 month mark, I've got to say, okay, my experiential, I know I have that, and do I have everything in line at this point in time, 3 months down the road? So right now, I've got to write that in. Okay, and then buy tickets to Spain, I'm going to put here because I do want to complete the goal. But what goes along with that is making sure my business is running okay, making sure somebody's going to take care of my dogs while I'm gone, all those types of things. So again, we want to break these down into individual segments, okay? Now, what are you going to do next? How are you going to take action now? Because you're going to go through these goals, you're going to build those out, and these are your metrics for whoever's your partner is going to hold you accountable. Okay, but what can you do in the meantime? Because you're going to start doing things immediately. We're going to start to create some change in the brain, and you're going to do something, one thing every single day that you're afraid of, or that's going to be some fundamental change. It doesn't have to be huge right now. You don't have to get completely out of your comfort zone, but you want to get more and more uncomfortable as it goes on. For instance, if you drink coffee every day, I want you to drink tea. Okay, switch to tea. Okay, if you're not active right now, obviously you need to get active. That's a no-brainer. But let's say you are active, but you always do nothing but HIIT exercises. Maybe you can also do yoga. Or if you're always doing yoga, you need to find a really good HIIT gym. Covenant Gym here in Houston is one of the best I've ever seen, and probably the best in the country. Okay, you can also maybe get into bodybuilding. Maybe you want to build some mass. Maybe you want to do that. Okay, my assistant is actually into bodybuilding. Maybe he can help you. So let's know, and then we look forward to seeing you on the next.